Black Country New Road are back with their latest offering from upcoming third
Black Country
album.
New Road.
Wow, good one. Forever How Long, which is due for release on the 4th of April, 2025.
Backcountry new songer.
Good lord. This track is called Besties. And I've joined my mind.
Hello.
I don't know what happened then. I was mid-swallow. Chance would be a fine thing. This is the first studio offering we've had since Isaac left the band, and vocal duties have been taken up by George Ellery, as I've been reliably informed by Wikipedia. He was the lead singer of Jockstrap, and I think melodically that is quite evident because I got a bit Jockstrap during this. Don't know about you.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I got, yeah. Could not get it. It would have been a teeth jobby, but I can't do that.
Right.
There's a cat.
Yeah, cat.
I think it's important that we kind of take this as a different band to the Buckner that we were so fond of before.
The Buckner.
The Buckner, yeah.
Yeah.
Buck Common.
Is that you beginning something you were going to carry on saying, or were you handing that over in some way?
Well, I thought it was a
humorous
valid point that could. No.
It wasn't.
Goose liked it.
Geese do tend to like Black Country New Road. I don't know what you said, Cam, but I'm going to start talking.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just start talking.
Shit show this.
That's just the worst thing we've ever done.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What I have to say about this is I didn't really...
Enjoy
I didn't
it.
listen to any of... Listen, please. I didn't listen to the last album, Not Live. Is it Bushall, that album?
Yeah, I didn't either.
Not really for any particular reason, just more so the few songs I heard I wasn't really hooked on, and it just didn't land at the right time for me to care, essentially. But so I'm still at the point where like not hearing Isaac is weird, if that makes sense. It's not a problem. I'm gonna get past it. Georgia sounds great on this album. It's just different, and it kind of feels like it just feels like a strange position to be in. But musically, it does still feel like old Black Country New Road in a way, an evolved version. And it's very like light and airy and enjoyable. The kind of technicalities of the instrumentation is very much there. Great instrumentalists. George sounds great. It's just kind of hard. It's getting used to that change, and also the change in just general tone to this more sort of light, airy, kind of more positive, singing about your besties. You know, it just is. It's a different. It's a new road.
Wow.
So I might say.
Oh my God.
But I definitely don't not like it. I'm very much still enjoying all the musicality of the song, especially, and I'm glad to see that element has not been lost or sort of shifted too much in any direction. It's still very much there, and they're doing what they're good at, which is, you know, blowing some horn and strumming some strings. You know what I'm saying. I'm interested to see what the full package is going to be like for this album.
Show us your package.
Yeah.
I do feel like it's going to be. While the musicality is still going to be quite nuanced and advanced, I do think it's going to be quite not basic, but just kind of straight in terms of lyricism. There's not going to be much left to the imagination, whereas Isaac's songwriting was very unique and like humorous, whereas I don't think that's... I mean, obviously this is only one offering, so I could be talking on my bottom. But it just...
I think you are, Cal.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's hard that Isaac had such a very clear and distinct voice in terms of like songwriting and actually vocally.
An
If
actual
they-
voice. Yeah.
If they had had any other singer up until now, I feel like the shift wouldn't feel as different. But if they just kind of had
If
something
I-
that wasn't quite as distinct in those senses.
Mm. What I will say before passing it over to Yanni, because I know you're fucking
He's
dying
itching
to
to go.
talk.
His
Proper
fucking- his
itching.
jockstrap is rash central.
Rubbed him raw.
This type of music, personally, I think I would come back to more. Like, I've listened to Besties quite a lot than I have anything from what's the first album for the first time,
Yeah.
and Some Up Here.
I've not listened to that in ages, that first.
I listen to Sunglasses quite a lot, but other than that, nothing ever. I never put anything on because it always feels like you need to devote time to it and actually pay attention. Whereas this, I'm not calling it background fodder, but it's more accessible.
But you are.
It's
yeah.
much more palatable, isn't it?
That's the word. That's a very good word.
We've never used that word, I don't think.
No,
I think
and
that's the first time.
I think that is perfectly used in this scenario.
Thank you.
So well done.
It is.
Yanni,
Thank you.
you may stop itching and twitching and please talk.
Yeah, this isn't really doing it for me, I'm afraid. I'll be honest though, I've not revisited Black Country New Road at all, except for on the odd occasion listening to track X, which is probably still my favourite Black Country New Road song. This does sort of feel like, and I don't want this to come across in a really, really negative way, but kind of like a cover band of Black Country New Road, because musically it's all still there. But like we've been saying, the vocals are obviously way different to the Isaac vocals. But yeah, I don't know, it's just not. We've rated the Ants From Up Here really highly, and I know at the time I enjoyed it, otherwise I wouldn't have rated it that highly. God, I'm not a pushover like that. But
This man does not get influenced.
no, I literally don't get influenced at all. But it's just never one I want to listen to at all.
I do get that. I think as much as I have said I enjoy the song, because I do, if this was the first track Black Country New Road ever put out, I don't think they'd be anywhere near as revered as they are within the music community.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of existing goodwill from fans going into this, and the acknowledgement that this is a shift. We may be saying different things if we'd actually listened to that last album, because I mean they did kind of release that as an album. It's not just a live thing, although it was live. But yeah, I don't want to I don't think we have kind of harped on the point that Isaac's left, which happened fucking years ago at this point. But I'm sure you both agree that we're kind of fine with that being the case. I don't want to seem like we're kind of holding on to that. It just, they need to keep that momentum going in some way. And it's just such a big shift that it kind of makes it difficult. I think after a few more singles, we'll know what we're doing, sort of thing.
Yeah, once this album is out, I think I'll be water under the bridge.
Yeah,
So,
we will.
yeah.
Black Country New Road, I have got to say though that Anthem Up There, I haven't revisited it in a while. That still is a great album. I think
you might feel differently.
No, I think the same.
His opinions never change.
My opinion will not
fine.
change on that. It's one of the best
Wow.
albums that year, for sure. Forever.
That's what we thought at the time. But anyway,
Still is.
what do you think of the new era of Black Country New Road? Please do let us know. Subscribe, like. Yanni, I thought you would have jumped in there because it is your role.
That's
And
the only reason you're here.
and ding the bell. Correct. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.